I'm Rocky Lazarus, a student of music till date, and I still intend to keep on learning till my last day.
Student is a bit of an understatement in that sense.
No, not really, because everyone is always a student in whatever field they are.
You've taught at the Kala Academy and
Another 4 days more to go,
Okay.
and then I'll be going full-fledged into music recording and music teaching at a professional level.
wow, great.
Uh, as a teacher, I've always felt great satisfaction when students do me proud.
Yeah.
Just like I've been doing my teachers proud, most
Yeah.
of them. And for me, a class is not just a 45-minute per week lesson.
Yeah.
For me, it means maybe 8 hours a day, where student can learn with me philosophy
Yeah.
or history of music, architecture of instruments, and where music has come from, where it is heading to, and general performance with a good theoretical background. That is what a music student would mean to me.
Rocky, what's the chances of someone earning from being a professional musician in Goa today?
There are chances are very good, I would say, second only to maybe big businesses like surgeons and
I see.
architecture, lawyers, judges. These are not the only white collar jobs. I myself have not had much trouble being a teacher. Only thing, fulfillment in the job has to come from the student also, because there is a considerable amount one can make even in 4-5 figures in
I
Goa
see.
very easily.
But there is this feeling that the hotels who are the major employers take musicians for granted and those kind of things. Do you agree with that or?
I agree with that, because the musicians which are approaching hotels are sad to say mediocre musicians.
Okay.
A musician has to enhance his level of learning to an extreme where he can be presented as a concert artist, not just as entertainer, where people are having a beer glass in their hand and having food while having music.
Yeah.
One has to have the power and the capacity, along with the audacity, to summon a whole audience which will look with focused eyes only on the concert performer. And this will take about 10 years for each musician to develop and hone his skills to the ultimate. This will be the making of a true Goan musician.
Where do you see Goa music heading? I mean, is it doing worse than it was, doing better than it was? Now we don't have the parochial schools teaching
Yes.
Western music and
There always has been changes in Goa's music as far as my life has gone, and I don't find there is a dearth of musicians in Goa, and I don't see its downfall or pitfall also. In fact, I would say lots of musicians are making taking music as a career. It may fetch them a little less than what used
Yeah.
to fetch before, but I see there a lot of enthusiasm in this.
no need for pessimism in that sense.
No need for pessimism.
Is Goan music talent, acknowledged and accepted at home itself here in Goa?
Here in Goa, it is the duty of parents, neighbors, and close relatives to bring out the best in their children and their and their.
Of course.
Yes.
But
So-
is the government doing enough, and what more could they be doing to encourage the talent that we have for centuries now?
Government has done enough for me, at least, to bring out the best in me. I'm thankful, and I'm hoping that the governments keep on changing. At least that much support which I have got is given.
Yeah.
Other work we teachers we will do.
Yeah.
If I don't even want any support from anybody else, I'm on my own now, along
Yeah.
with my teachers. I will do what I can best. And if this enthusiasm is there, even amongst all our teachers here who are working privately, I think we can build a fantastic music community in Goa of music appreciators
Yeah,
in the first place. Appreciation has to be there.
Yeah.
So if there is no appreciation from the audience, how can the musician community bloom?
Lastly, just tell us something about your students.
My students are can range from as small as that. He is about 9 years old and he is already doing grade 3.
I see.
He does everything that I tell him to. He practices 1 hour every day. That is enough for me with Sunday holiday.
At 8 o'clock in the night and
He
things.
practices even in the middle of the night. And the best of my students has gone on to win the highest marks in India for the Trinity College examinations. He has also got Battle of the Bands Best Guitarist Award last year. Enough for me as a teacher, and brings me great pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.